So how she finished school? They went for what school?
What do you have to tell the members who are now viewing you?
The attendance of the center, the youth really come. Though some have a problem of money, but they try to come. They're usually many towards examinations and holiday. During that time, they're a bit few. Then towards the end of the year, they become many because they are doing exams which promote them to a new class. So usually the attendance is so high. But generally the attendance is good. But we are hoping for bigger numbers than that.
We have tried to bring in more activities which we thought could attract youth to come here. For example, sports activities. We have now volleyball, table tennis, chess. Then we show movies to the youth. We have children activities like reading activities, painting and drawing.
This is our reception. We usually group these books accordingly. These are ordinary level books. These are higher level books, that is A level. Then these are higher institution books.
Training section, you're welcome. As you can see, we have some trainees. We are doing some typing for the article that is going to be published in the Kapini newsletter.
Is it free for these trainees to come here, or they have to pay some amount?
No, the training is not free of charge, but we try to keep the prices as low as possible.
How have you mobilized the youths of Kawempe to make use of this center?
Okay, I don't work alone. I work with a group of young men and women. We have a youth program officer who does more of the mobilization within the community. And we also work with local volunteers, young men and women, like Emma and Geoffrey. They usually come and work with Joseph to mobilize youth to participate in youth activities.
This game is called table tennis. We have volleyball, we have Scrabble, we have chess and computer games.
Do you have any other plans you have for these activities?
Yeah, as the demand rises, we hope to start football in the near future. Though the challenge is still about the land, the space, we still need more room for expansion. And as we get expanded, we shall get more games to play.
What you do at KYC?
Yeah, with KYC I volunteer with chess. We move around schools teaching them. We've started introducing the game of chess in schools. It's good that many schools have shown interest. We've approached schools and they're willing to take up the game because they love it. Yeah, the center is interesting. The people around are lovely. They like youth. And the youth are also interesting because it's good to work with the youth. And it's good to develop them because they're our future.
This is the reading room for the kids?
This is the reading room. Yeah, this is after for kids, you know. However, youth center shelter activity is the children's activity. We usually conduct reading sessions in holidays when they are not at school, and some days when it is school term. Sometimes the children read for themselves. As for today, every child is reading a book for him or herself. Then, in holidays, we do so many activities because we have enough time. We sometimes do painting, sometimes drawing, sometimes I read a book for them because, as you see, some of them are young, they can't read a book for themselves. So I read while I interpret in our local language, Uganda.
Mr. Victor, would you like to tell us about how have you found KYC as a center and how has it helped you?
KYC has been a very good center, especially to me. It has been an atmosphere of, let me say, education. Sports activities, at least I get to play table tennis so often anytime I want. I meet so many people, I read so many books, I make so many friends, and I'm very happy for the center.
And I came to know KY. Okay, just my friends brought me here, and I found that it's a good library because there are very many textbooks of different varieties.
Center library, what do you do there?
You read books.
You read books. Can you tell us one of the book the story you know very well you learned from the library? Which book was that? Or which story was that?
Keyword with ladybugs.
Keyword with ladybugs. Can you tell us what you've been doing at the library?
Reading books.
Reading books. Okay, what interesting book have you ever read from the library? Cinderella.
Can you tell us the changes you experienced?
Since the center started,
Yeah,
there are certain changes. For instance, initially there was only the building, the main structure, but now at least we have a shelter where we have some activities. We have a place where to play volleyball from. We have some green grass, which is a very good atmosphere. And there have been so many changes around since the last 2 years.
before you came to KYC, what changes have you got now?
Okay, like at school we get some library textbooks at school, but when we come here, we are given more textbooks to read so that we enlarge our knowledge and get more research about the books.
There are very many changes I've achieved from here because we are given exercises at school, but when you come here to KY, you can get a book and research.
So who is your favorite staff member here?
I think Sylvia.
My favorite staff, unfortunately, I've never thought about that, but with the time
Madam, we would also like to know what are your future plans of the center? How are you willing to improve the center?
Okay, our future plans, we are a little bit ambitious, very ambitious. We hope to increase on our library stock, continue updating our library stock, so that needs money. So we need to keep looking for donors to support us. And then we also plan to expand our computer room to be able to house as many trainees as possible. We want to include more computers and then install internet facilities.
Good.